Hey guys, and welcome back. In our last video, I was having problems bringing the temperature on top of the image. It seemed to be in the background, but I think I got it solved. I moved the temperature label all the way at the bottom, so it's the very last one. And I ran the application. So, you see the temperatures at the top now. So, put Houston. So yeah, now it's fixed. So now that we have our temperature at the top, in this video we're going to kind of clean up our application and also make this one decimal place and add the degrees. So we're going to kind of play clean up with this video. So let's get started with that. Let's stop this. Before I leave here, some descriptions will say like light drizzle rain, and it won't fit if we have it the way we have it right now. So let's kind of first change this. So let me click on the view controller and clear all the constraints, because once you change one you have to change them all. So let me do that. And now let's make this bigger. This can be big enough. Well, let's just in case we'll just drag it to the top. Let me drag it all the way to the side, so our constraints will be easy to get fixed. And let's select the whole view controller because we want to do all of them. And we're going to put reset to suggested constraint. So now we have it here, all of them are constraint good. So now let's go to our view controller. I know there was a lot of things that we commented out, so we're going to kind of clean up for now. Like for instance, we don't need this, so let's remove this. Going into here, we don't need this. And so while we're at the view controller, let's make sure that we round our degrees to the I guess one decimal place. I'm kind of good with that, so let's do that. So to make sure you have one decimal place, the thing that you need to do is add round. So I have to put another parentheses here, and then delete this one and add another parentheses and put round. Oh, I want to put it inside the quotation marks. So we're going to do that for all of our temperature. Then once I do it to all our temperature, I'll test it out so you can just see exactly how it shows up in the app. So let's add the last part around here. And while we're doing this, we might as well add the degrees. And if you didn't know, because it took me a while to find this, but to add the degree symbol is Shift, Command, and 8. Shift, Command. Oh, Shift, Option 8. So Shift, Option, the number 8. And Shift, Option, the number 8, and you'll get your degree sign. So, okay, so let's build and run. Test it out, see how it comes up. So let me put another city that I've been to. Let's put Limerick. This is in Ireland. If I spelled it right. Yeah, Limerick. So yeah. So now we have our degree symbol and we have our one decimal place. So we're looking good. It looks like we're coming close to an end with our application. The last thing we're gonna do is just in the next videos we're gonna add a couple of error statements and kind of fix up our application as far as the design goes. Kind of bring this more up and stuff. But let's continue on. Let's look under weather service. I know there's a couple of things that we need to clean up in here. So, for example, let's delete this. We don't need that. And this right here. Let's delete it because we already have it at the top. Now, one thing that I also wanted to do is I wanted to make sure that I know if you're using the free version of Open Weather Map, sometimes it allows you to get the data and sometimes it doesn't. So I want to make sure that you use your APID from the Open Weather App Map website. And so I want to, if you didn't and you have a random code here, I'm going to give you a code to make sure you have that always works whenever you run your application. So we're going to name this variable app ID. I'll give it an equal sign. And let's remove our app ID and let's place it here. Okay, so now we're going to replace this with a backslash, and we're going to put app ID in here. Okay. So now when we run, it'll still get the information. So, and we don't need this here. We don't need a print statement. This was just to test it out in the last video. So let's delete that. So now let's build and run. And this is just letting us know that we don't have these two variables anywhere else because we don't really name the longitude and latitude in our temperature. We really can. We can probably add one here and add one here. But you can add that in your video. Not in your video. You can add that to your project if you would like. And if you would like me to do that, you can also leave comments and let me know. So yeah, so let's make sure that our code still brings information. Let's name another city. I went to Pembroke. This is in Wales, Pembroke, Wales. Broken clouds. Okay. It looks like everything works. We added our degree symbol. We kind of made it look a little pretty by only using one decimal place. So it's really looking good, guys. Really good job. And thank you for watching.